Taro Gar, and welcome back, Raiders. Tubu here, with the long overdue ARMS video a few of you have been asking for. In this video, I'm hoping to cover some of the basics that have to do with spec, glyphs, discuss some of the major changes I've made to my user interface, and hopefully get a good look at battle theory and tactics. So without further ado, let's hop to it. Spec and glyphs. Now, as far as spec is concerned, there's really only 3 points you can move around in the ARMS tree, and they happen to be found in the first tier of talents. Now, I traditionally choose to cap field dressing, as I believe it's a more valuable talent for progression. And although I typically move the 3rd point around from time to time, it's currently finding its home in Blitz. Now, as talents go outside the ARMS tree, I believe there's only 2 extra talents that you can really play around with consistently during this current raid tier. You will need to decide whether to cap Insight or to cap Blood and Thunder, leaving Insight at one of 3. Now, Blood and Thunder sounds amazing in the description, but the application and usage of Thunderclap in the field isn't as easy as it seems. If you open with Mortal Strike, dance, rend, clap, dance, mortal, dance, OP, dance, slam, mortal again, dance, clap, OP, dance again, back into Mortal Strike. Therefore, I typically always recommend Insight. As for glyphs, you will want to stick with these 3 primes: Overpower, Mortal Strike, and Slam. You can switch out Slam for Blade Storm on Heroic Yorsage, as you'll probably need it for the ads. CS, applying Sunders, is fantastic, and unlike Tier 12, I want to use my Battle Shout as little as possible, so I glyph that as well. Here's a little highlight of the others. User interface. As you can clearly see, there has been a major change in my UI since my Fury video. As my raid team presses into heroic progression, I'm constantly trying to improve my UI, making it more streamlined and more crisp. But the biggest change is the implication of an action bar utility add-on called Dominoes, and an overarching UI add-on called Pitbull. Now, Dominoes takes about an hour to set up, but gives me incredible versatility when trying to minimize my action bars, and incredible convenience when setting up my keybinds. Here, check this out. You can see as I change stances, my bars change with me. And setting keybinds has never been so easy. Just press this button, and just use the key as you mouse over the action bar button, and it will automatically set the keybind. Pitbull allows me to customize just about every single aspect of my user interface. As you can see, it allows me to position my target, health, and rage bars in very helpful places, while enabling me to be very creative in the way they look aesthetically. I still recommend LVUI for beginners though, as it's monumentally more user-friendly and can save you a lot of headaches. On to macros and keybinds. Now, although my action bars have changed dramatically, I'm still using a very similar style of keybind layout. However, after using a 4-button mouse for years, I think a Naga might be in my near future. Now, macros may be the most important aspect of ARMS DPS, and I don't have the time to describe each and every macro I use, but for beginners, just know that it's important to macro each ability to the appropriate stance: Mortal Strike to Berserker, and Rend to Battle. Well, on to the good stuff. Battle Theory. Now, I've decided to include my Power Aura demonstration in Battle Theory. First up is Battle Trance. Now, this aura indicates when the next ability that costs more than 5 rage will be free. I keep my finger on the trigger of Heroic Strike for these procs. This Mortal Strike aura makes a sound whenever the cooldown of Mortal Strike is less than a global. This way, I've trained myself to spam Mortal Strike whenever I hear the bell, so to never avoid delaying a Mortal Strike. Basically a Pavlov's dog response. This is a basic Colossus Smash effect aura, just so that I'm trying never to overwrite a Colossus Smash. My Find Weakness aura and my Enrage aura are just quality of life auras to help me monitor when I'm enraged or when my final dragon procs. Alright, I think we're ready to start hitting things. Okay, so we're ready to pull. You're checking out your pots, get ready to pre-pot, looking at your rage, checking your distance on your charge, get ready for the countdown. We're going to do a Mortal Strike, a Rend, Colossus Smash, Mortal Strike, an Overpower, and then finally a Slam. And then we'll be back. We're going to avoid heroic strikes for this demonstration. Mortal Strike, Rend, Colossus Smash, hear the bell, Overpower, Slam. And there's my fine weakness. Mortal Strike did not reset Colossus Smash. It didn't again. Oh, look at that little shaman over there. What's he thinking he's going to do? He wants to be in a little video? Oh, here he comes. Little cowboy. Thanks a lot, shaman. Alright, let's get out of here. That's basically all there is to it. Well, avoiding heroic strikes anyway. So I'm going to demonstrate Deadly Calm now, and how it staggers within a rage. I can't use Deadly Calm with Recklessness, and I can't use in a rage with Deadly Calm. So, just for this purpose, we are going to use Deadly Calm. Now I'm going to go in, stack my Slaughter effect to 3 with Mortal Strikes, Rage Starve myself, pop Deadly Calm, use in a rage after Deadly Calm wears off, probably get 1 or 2 more Heroic Strikes, Rage Starve myself a second time, leap out, charge back in to increase the damage of my next Mortal Strike, and give me a crap ton of rage. Enjoy! Okay, so now we're going to demo my favorite ability, which is Recklessness, and I'm going to stack my Slaughter effect to 3 again, keep Rend up, and then Wreck, use Sweeping Strikes, and once that wears off, I'll probably leap out, charge in, and Blade Storm for giggles. Enjoy! Keep in mind that with arms, your rage cap is actually 75, given the stance dancing. So the real talent of arms becomes being able to use a heroic strike at 65 rage. Well, folks, that concludes this Arms Warrior demonstration. I hope you found it helpful. I'd like to give a big shout out to Esprit on Earthen Ring US. If you have any questions, you can find me there. My name is Tubu. And remember, all you warriors out there, just keep putting down whatever you pick up. Tubu out.